versus this deck.
Valera versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury. Watch your...
I have a quest in the opener. That's pretty lucky. I know the quest at all. I know I haven't played enough Hearthstone probably to make that joke, but I'm aware that the quest is always in the opener. That's why it's a yoke. So once I play a minion, does like if I play this minion next turn, is this the only minion I can complete the quest with, or does it count each minion individually? How does that work? No, it counts them all individually. Any minion works. All right, sweet. So I'm gonna jam this then. I am having to buy cards to construct the donation deck list. That is true. That being said, as far as like building decks goes, it's much easier to assemble decks on here, because once I have the cards for them, this is pretty good, right? These guys just like bounce off of each other, right? That's how this works. It's like play you, play another one, bounce you. Yeah, Sonya plus the Charger is also a combo. You're always trying to identify every game you're playing with this deck, like which way you're finishing the quest, right? So I think I'm gonna lead on this just to like keep them off tempo a little bit. I think I'm probably gonna complete the quest with Brewmasters the way this hand has come up, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'll lead on the shard and then bounce the shard. Getting a 4/4 right away is really good for them. There's an exclamation point donation queue. It's probably going to default to showing you magic decks, but there's tabs at the bottom. And we drew another Glacial. All right, so this will be play 2, play 3, play 4, play 5. This is actually really easy now, right? And then I don't want to leave a Glacial exposed, so I don't want them to kill both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn here. And then next turn I'll be able to finish the quest. I'll be able to play this. God, they hit all of their 4/4s right away. They might actually be able to beat us down before we can solve the quest, right? I guess Vicious Scalehide is kind of nuts once you finish the quest, though.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Oh, I do have Vanish. Oh, we're just vanishing next turn, right? I'm just supposed to vanish, right? Oh yeah, they have so many cards in their hand. Yeah, so we mentioned this earlier. When you go to put cards in your hand past 10, they just get destroyed.
My hand is full.
And then they lose the card that they draw for the turn too. This deck's obnoxious. This deck's obnoxious.
Welcome to my web.
What decks did we play and how did we do? My memory is so bad. Well, we played Amulet Titan, we played Glacial Brand, we played a couple other things too. I'm blanking on the names. I'm genuinely blanking on the names at this point. Remember, because you're a sub, Camwell, you can definitely check them out before the stream's done today. I'll go ahead and play Sonya here, right? I think. Be resource efficient, and then next turn I can go play the quest plus play Lifesteal Rush minions and start mowing their board down. We didn't play meat hooks. We're gonna start with meat hooks tomorrow. If your work runs late tomorrow, you won't miss the stream. We're gonna be going for 12 hours tomorrow. Okay, so they got to clear that one out. I guess they're gonna need to clear most of my board here, but like Elven Minstrel is gonna like just guarantee that I have gas this game. Yeah, I'm surprised the opponent's still playing here. Maybe they're hoping I mess up. One drop would be insane. Swing two. All right, Crystal Cove. Yeah, buddy, kill you. So Crystal Cove with Quest Rogue. Once you finish the quest, all of our minions are 5/5s now for the rest of the game. How much longer am I going for? Probably an hour or so. I told Christy I was gonna be running late today. The kids will be home soon, but she can take them upstairs while I finish up. I think I'm gonna play this deck and maybe one more. Yeah, they just can't keep up with us at this point. All of our minions are so cheap and so large that they're not gonna be able to keep up. And we have like the life drain from these guys, life steal, whatever you want to call it. Life steal, right? Lifelink's the magic word.
Quickly.
All right. I mean, they're giving it the college best here. They're doing their darndest to keep our board clear, but they're just like hoping we run out of minions in a deck that just doesn't run out of minions. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. This is the type of thing that could definitely win them the game.
Once was a man from Gilneas.
Oh, it even makes the created things 5/5s? Holy crap. So they need to like kill us this turn, right? Sap me, sure. They have double sap, maybe?
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Doesn't look like it. Even if they hex your minion, you get a 5/5 frog. Well then. Okay, so they're gonna trade. They're gonna do this and hit me here and hit me here, and then they're gonna trade this for another 5/5, I assume. Whoa, that's really, that seems loose. I think they're supposed to. Yeah, this probably locks it up. Like that 10-10 was their best route to winning this game. Like these are gonna give me 5/5s when they die. Vanish. Vanish would be a pretty good draw here again. Just like stabilize the board basically. Okay, that's a really good tempo sap. Wow. Okay, they might power through this. They might power through this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and then do Fan of Knives and see what we get. Ding a ding ding, we have a winner, folks. Ring a ding ding. Dude. Oh, you know what? I probably should have shadow stepped my other one back to my hand, because if I would have shadow stepped the other one back to my hand, I could have played both of them this turn. So I could have gone shadow step, vanish, and then Oh, I should have killed the one that makes spiders. Yeah, because their deck's really thin. Yeah, that's 10 out of 10, correct?
Who goes there? Melt away.
Yep, and so my mistake last turn, like I have these shadow steps that don't do anything. So my opponent's in a really good spot here. Do I have any chargers left? Oh, I have Southsea Deckhand. Okay, yeah, that's true. And they really don't want to kill my things, right? Because they crack into more things. Each of these is worth 5 later, but like I would have been able to keep their board clear if I would have shadow stepped last turn, and then like it'd be in a better spot. Oh, I have boars in my deck too. I forgot there were pigs in my deck. I forgot I had piggies in my deck. Am I dead? Fuck, I think we're dead.
This guy's toast.
Wow, what a... And this is, again, so like if I would have played the shadow step the previous turn, I would have been able to keep their board in check, which would have gained me 4 health there. Yeah, that was close. And I definitely made a mistake there at the end to lose that. Well, sweet game. Sweet game. A lot of interaction, a lot of back and forth. I also probably should have killed their 4/4 on the attack the previous turn instead of killing the 3/2. That also was a mistake, almost certainly.
Valera versus Lunara.
The forest fights back. Watch.
Gosh, we're so lucky. We always have Cavern in our opener. Druid. I feel like I want to mulligan these and look for more things that create the elementals. That's what my gut says I want to do here. You can buy different cosmetic characters in the store, I believe. I'll lead on that for now, for sure. I think cantripping the shadow step's probably loose, so I'm not going to do that. Sonya plus a charger is pretty good. Yep, yeah, I agree. And I haven't even played decks that have secrets in them. Like, secrets add a whole different layer of intricacy to the game, I feel like. So I'm gonna Firefly into Brewmaster, bounce my Firefly here, I think. Some value going that way. How does this deck work? So our deck is based around this card that always starts in our opener. When you have a quest, it always starts with it. And when you play the same minion 5 times, you get this power up that makes all of your minions huge. So basically your deck is built around like cheating these things back out into play over and over and over again. So that way you can eventually finish this quest. So next turn, I can go Sonya, smash into here, get copies of these back to my hand. Which will then put me, I can actually complete the quest this turn, right? So I do this, I go smash into here, smash into here. And then this gives me 2 copies, and then I get to play this, shadow step this, replay it again, finish the quest. The shadow step returns a minion to my hand. And then I'm gonna go ahead and smash in with both of these again here. So I get extra copies to my hand. I have 7 cards in my hand, this seems fine. You think I want to Shadowstep the 2/2? Think she's too vulnerable in play? Oh, you know what? I can coin the pig and pig this, so that way they can't kill my 2/2 this turn. I could see Shadowstepping the 2/2 being the correct line there. Just so, like, because she's a pretty valuable 2 once you complete the quest too, but, like, I feel like I have enough gas in the tank that I can win with this quest now at this point. Maybe burning the charge here is a waste. Could see that being the case.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
I'm just gonna trade these for these. You could maybe argue that I should cash this in instead of the second one of these. It saves me some resources this turn. I could definitely see that being correct, and it would leave me a lifesteal. Like, I'm out of lifesteal guys at this point. Hopefully I'm just gonna run them down with 5/5s, but I could definitely see waiting on the lifesteal minion being correct there, and just like having this not be on the table. You don't think the lifesteal is going to be relevant? So we'll get to smash this for 5, hero power it for the last one, then start going upstairs here. That's a great draw.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Those are... Woo, doggy! This deck's great. Smash you, smash you. Smash you, smash you. Whee!
Fluffy, snuggles, fetch.
You have a dragon. It's probably worse than my 5/5s. Confirmed worse than my 5/5s. That's lethal rate. This gives me a charge guy. Yep. This is charge. Smash you. Smash you. Play another charge boar. Smash you. I'm aware that Deckhand loses charge if my weapon goes away. I played Odd Rogue a good bit, so I'm familiar with that card. Nice, Nivik. Sounds like a good pack. I couldn't play the boar. That might be correct.
I will fight with honor.
Paladin. Glacial Shard seems bad against Paladin. Scalehide seems excellent against Paladin. This deck is very good against any deck that can't get under it. This deck is like the end boss, go over the top of everything in the format, basically.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, is that a good one against the deck full of 1/1s? Ooh, candy.
It's time for a little blood.
I hope you like my invention.
It's pretty decent. Just gonna smack him upstairs for now.
Sure.
I think with the Fan of Knives in my hand, I'm not quite sure what my route to completing the quest is this game. I don't know that I have a very straightforward line. Like we've got tools to interact with their board so far, but I feel like I don't have a fantastic line toward actually winning the game. Them bumping my stuff up there. Well, preparation was just an insane draw. This makes my next spell free, so now I get to Fan of Knives. And then, that's interesting. I think I'm just gonna finish off their things here. Just do this and then smack this here.
Sure.
That might have been a little aggressive because Fan of Knives is a pretty good tool in this matchup, but I feel like cleaning out their board was valuable there.
Reporting for duty.
You might just continue fumbling around here though. Like I said, I really don't have a great direct route towards completing my quest so far. I'm keeping their board pretty well in check though, which is nice. Actually use my weapon this game.
Reporting for duty.
Is Fan really the best use of prep? I think prep is safe for quest or Vanish. That's fair. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a super direct route to actually like winning the or like completing the quest at this point. I'm gonna draw this and see what we get. That's pretty good. So, that gives me a pretty. So I've played this once. These give me it 2 more times. What have I played twice already?
Many options.
I think I'm gonna kill their 5/5 here.
Choose soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill their 5/5. Novice. Oh, I played 2 Novice Engineers, so we're not playing any more of those. We're not playing any more Novice Engineers. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kill their 5/5. We take a little bit of damage to do it, but I think that's fine.
Your magic shall not save you.
Mind if I roll mead?
Hey, Rapzilla, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. There's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, so I appreciate you choosing to support my content this month. Thank you and welcome. Can I complete the quest this turn? This is definitely going here. So this is deckhand number 3, I believe, right? No, that's only deckhand number 2. This is deckhand number 3. So I can't quite complete it this turn. No, I can. I totally can. I can do this and do this. I missed 2 points of damage there. I'm aware that I missed 2 points of damage. I apologize. So now I can bounce this. And then I can do this. And now I'm going to kill their 4/3 here, I think. I guess killing their 4/3 is kind of bad considering my guys are about to be 5/5s. So maybe that was loose play on my part. Maybe that sequencing was bad. Hopefully it's not going to matter since we finished the quest off. But I think ultimately trading my guys off there was wrong and I should have just had a big board so that way I could Crystal Cove. Alright, the fact that Consecration makes trading my board off pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
I could have just held the last 2-1, that's fair.
Here we go.
Alright, feels like we're in a pretty good spot here, especially with this Vanish.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm gonna send this upstairs, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this, get a golden copy of this, and then I'm gonna play this and freeze here. I'll play this Lifesteal Dork and gain 5, and then smash up top, and then replay my weapon and pass. Yeah, that makes sense, Dr. Fruit Salad. Yeah, I kind of realized after I was trading that I was kind of doing it wrong, but I'd already traded at that point. Our legendary is unique, / can only have 1 in play. I don't think so. Whoa, that's really good. Well, that could definitely cause us to lose this game. That was a good combo out of the opponent. I'm out of minions now. Woof. I think I just have to kill this. Feels really bad, but I really feel like I've mismanaged these games, which in my opinion usually means that a deck's kind of sweet. Like when I'm playing a deck, if I'm playing it optimally the first time, I feel like I'm discovering lines as I'm playing, like learning like, oh, that shouldn't have happened that way because then I get to look back and go back and kind of reflect on what I did. And we're dead. Good game, opponent. Yeah, I really feel like I said, that turn, I agree with what Dr. Fruit Salad said. I think that the turn I traded off my board aggressively was wrong there. The turn I traded for their 4-3. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Still got over 300 people in chat. I appreciate it. The way Twitch works, once we move from Magic to Hearthstone, it's hard to gain new viewers just because most people don't scroll that far down on the viewer list in a game. If this is Control Warrior, it should be a very good matchup for us, right? Definitely want a mulligan Vanish here. Elemental's probably fine. Hearthstone's great. It is very interactive and dynamic gameplay, and there's a lot of decks that are competitive. It's the best card in the deck. I'd believe that. I believe that. Well, they're playing Quest Warrior. Okay, is Quest Warrior, this is when you play taunt minions? Our opponent also agrees that Quest Warrior is a good matchup for us, and they decide it's not worth their time to play the game. You know what we do when people say uninformed and silly things in my chat, G? We time them out for being uninformed and silly, so you can go away. I'm gonna mulligan both of these against Priest. This is the Quest Rogue list that Apprentice sent me time together. So just like the donation decks in Magic, I'm just playing card for card what people send me. You always start with your quest in hand if you have a quest in your deck. It's part of the mechanics of playing the quest cards. Quest Rogue is favored 75-25, Lordy.
Happy Noble Garden.
I think it's silly to try and argue that Magic or Hearthstone are strictly better than the others. I think they're kind of fundamentally different games in a lot of ways. So like bickering back and forth that one's better or worse seems dumb to me. I think it's a very, very subjective measurement. I think they do different. As someone who's enjoying Hearthstone and who also enjoys Magic, it feels to me like they're just like different games in a lot of ways. It reminds me a lot of Pokemon in a way where like Pokemon was a good game that I enjoyed playing, but it also was just like very different than Magic. So it was just like, I wasn't drawing direct comparisons to them. That's pretty good. Wonder if they can cast 2 spells this turn. Maybe not. get to blast my guys here. Oh, they have a coin still, right? Oh, they have a 0 cost. No, did I have the coin in this game? So I can't even really just hit this with my dagger because they're gonna get to heal it.
Here we go.
I don't really want to play any of my things out here because this is my route to completing the quest. This is number 2 and number 3. Maybe I'll play one of these out. I definitely want to hold the last one though. Definitely want to hold the last one here.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Are they playing the inner? It looks like they're playing the inner fire priest deck that we just got done playing.
Here we go.
I think I'm just gonna Glacial Shard this. It feels like we're in a pretty bad spot here. I guess I just need like another way to generate fireflies will be okay. Sweet, Domig. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you got something out of it. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to attack this just because they're going to play a spell next turn and kill it otherwise. Can Brewmaster bounce itself? I don't think it can, right?
Come dance to my song.
Don't actually know the answer to that question offhand. It can't. Okay, I didn't think so. Feel like we're pretty dead. I'm gonna go ahead and concede this and try again. Play one more before we wrap up with this deck. Yeah, Tar Creeper, I agree. The design on Tar Creeper is very good. So I'm gonna play one more game with this deck, and then we've got one last donation deck in the queue today, an Exodia Mage deck, which is a kind of interesting combo deck. The person that sent it to me sent me a mulligan guide. There's other short write-up about it.
Undoing. The light shall bring victory.
Watch. Back.
I probably never want to mulligan Sonya, right? Scalehide seems pretty bad against most priest decks. Peace now. If you want to catch more of my Hearthstone content later, you can check out my YouTube channel. All of my stuff gets archived there, so I got a bunch of videos up there with different decks. So this, alongside a charge minion, is a combo, right? Let's just complete the quest really quickly. Do I smack this knowing that they can heal it and draw a card? Probably not, right? Probably not. I'm just gonna pass here. Because there's a non-zero chance they don't have another 2-drop anyway, so their turn would just be healing.
Let the pain speak to me.
So... Huh. That's pretty good. I could like burn my charge minion to like attack through one of these. Doesn't seem like a very good use of my time though. Yeah, they're gonna draw a lot. I could just like jam this into here. I don't hate that. We're like forever away from this thing being able to combo with the charge minion. So I think I want to kill the cleric here. Just like re-up my weapon and pass. Feel like not using my resources that turn feels really bad. That's pretty good. Is it? I guess it's okay. It's a 3-2, right? So it gets to trade with this down the line.
Drink with me, friend.
Go ahead and do this for now.
Here we go.
It's longer. You're catching us right at the tail end. I've been up for almost 9 hours, so I started pretty early this morning. Did a nice long magic stream, and then we're closing out with some Hearthstone here. They had to give it +2 health and draw a card. That would be a little brutal. So let them draw a bunch of cards. Hearthstone is not on Steam. It's through the Battle.net launcher. That's really good. Oh, lordy. They're gonna mow us down here. So these two are a pretty sweet combo together. Whenever this takes damage, they draw a card, and this, whenever they play a spell, they deal damage to everything. Oh, sweet. They didn't have more spells. That's really good for me. It's like exceedingly good for me. I think I'm gonna play this and then do this and then play this and then smack here. Seems reasonable for me. There's a good chance this dies next turn, but like this will give me my 3rd Firefly, which is my 3rd Flame Elemental, so that's like giving me reasonable progress towards my quest. Yeah, so not surprised to see this die. Mimic Pod's a decent draw. I could just finish this off. I guess I'll start on Mimic Pod and see where I go from there. That's pretty excellent for us. I have 8 cards in my hand. Yeah, I'm definitely just playing this out. And then once this dies, I actually just get to play 5 of these things out next turn, right? Because I get to get the 2 from here, 3, 4, 5. I'm holding the prep for the turn I get my quest, I think. Unless we think that's bad. Now I have that as well. I'm not quite in danger of dying yet, but we're getting close. And I think I'm just passing here. Hopefully they don't kill us this turn. They don't kill us this turn, we kill them next turn, right? Almost. Actually, I've just cleaned 30 in play. So I need to clean my board up a little bit. Well, that's terrifying. They can double Mind Blast us. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So prep. Crystal. I think I want to just lead on this and not bounce anything here.
Drink with me, friend.
If they if they have a minion they play out next turn, I get to slam the Scalehide and gain 5, which would feel good because I could buffer my health total that way. Like, it feels like basically getting cheesed out of this game is how I'm gonna lose it, if I can lose it at all. So the fact that I drew a charge minion feels a little bit bad that I burned this guy last turn, but I think that was right. I'm gonna hold this Fan of Knives for half a second still. We're up to 15 here, so I think we're playing pretty good. Oh yeah, I guess if I would have saved the Brewmaster, I could have gained 10 here. I could have like done this into this again. Sweet. And holding on to the Fan of Knives paid off because we drew a combo card.
There once was a man from Igneous.
Melt away.
I'm just gonna jam all these.
Nice to meet you.
I forgot to attack, didn't I?
The light has betrayed me.
Oh, geez, that's so good. That's so good. So we could die. We could die to Mind Blast now. Or double Mind Blast is lethal.
Nice to meet you.
Is it? Yeah, because it would be 4, 10. Yeah, it'd be 4 and 10. So we did a double Mind Blast here. They can also discover Mind Blast and still get through. Yeah, I think I mismanaged that turn where I played the Brewmaster out for no value. Oh, jeez. That's unfortunate.
Here we go.
I could have been up a minion, and I could have been up 5 points of health. I'm not actually sure we're gonna win this at this point now. I think we need to have something pretty crazy, like, oh, we're out of Elven Minstrels too. Yeah, I think without Elven Minstrels, like, generated some real card advantage, I'm just gonna die here. The fact that we got triple board cleared twice and we're almost in this game feels really good. Yeah, we are dead. So we didn't win a lot with Quest Rogue in this set, but I feel like I had a lot of interesting choices that I could make in a lot of those games, and there were at least 2 of them in there where I could have like taken much better percentage plays, or just even strictly correct lines compared to what I did and ended up with a better spot. All right, we've got one more deck to